Hey everybody, doing some more recording. In case you haven't noticed the change of scenery, it's because we moved stuff around. Now we have the music stuff in what used to be the schoolroom. Since I'm graduated now, it's not anymore. I'll probably do some studying in here. Who knows? But I'm going to do a song here by Chris August. It's called Restore. It's a really good song. It's got really good words to it, really good message. I know way too many families that have gone through divorce, and that's only a few. I think of 3 off the top of my head. It's not right. It's not natural. It was never meant to happen. You see how many animals that mate for life, and they're animals, and people can't even stay together for a few years. I mean, so just pay attention to the song, and if it speaks to you, you'll know. I haven't practiced it, but hopefully it should go well. I know the song pretty well. So if I can hit this first beat, then I'll have it. Nobody's growing old together. We made it easy just to quit. Love has become a negative I find a love like yours. So if you're feeling like it's falling apart and it can't go on anymore, and God is a God who knows how to heal, so just give it up to the Lord and He will restore like it was before. It may have strayed off course, but He will restore. My parents have been married for over 30 years now, and they love each other probably more today than they did when they said I do. My grandparents, both sets, have been married over 50 years, and so marriage is it's a strong thing in our family, and to me it's the most sacred and the most intimate of bonds. And if you break that bond, you just broke a promise, and you just tore somebody in half, because the Bible says that two shall become one. Well, how many of you would like to cut yourself down the middle and share your kids like that? It's essentially the same thing. When you get married, you're saying we are going to become one person, we're going to be one family. And with I do, you really do say forever. You do say forever. And to me, it's not, because when you get married, there are things that are, you get a house, you have vehicles, you have money together, and how do you separate that? If you're both owners of it, then how do you separate that? Yeah, you can go through a legal process and divide it up some way, but there's no good way. And your kids, how are you going to divide your kids? Your kids are never going to be the same, because it's not normal for kids to have two mothers, a real mother and a stepmother. And the same with fathers. And they don't need to see you leave your spouse and then later on find somebody else to marry that you love as much as you love their parent, their mom or their dad. And I don't see how you can just wake up one morning and go, I don't love my wife or my husband anymore. How does that happen? Because that love that you have for each other is stronger than none other. There's no other love that humans have than that love, except for maybe your children. And I don't see, if you truly love your children, how you can do that to them. So fight for your marriage if it's struggling, and pray that God would intervene, that He would change their heart, that something would happen, that you could continue your lives together, that you could grow old together and be happy. And this video is getting kind of long, so I'm going to go ahead and end it. If you stuck around for this long, I'm going to go ahead and tell you now. Be sure to like and comment. If you want to see more videos, if you have requests for a song, go ahead and send it to me. You can post in the comments, whatever you want to do, and I'll get it. Thank y'all.